Hello my loves, I am back to tell you some spooky stories that I have found on the subreddit r/paranormal. Let's get into the stories. This first story is from Leading Bug Bite, and they have titled it Woman in the Mirror. This is tagged not safe for work, but if there are any other trigger warnings needed, I'll have them on the screen now. During a telemedic appointment last week, I explained to my doctor the unusual amount of hair loss I have been experiencing as of late. The doctor attributed it to excessive stress. Nevertheless, I insisted that even for the amount of stress I am under, the hair loss was a bit too extreme. Please set the ick factor aside. I told the doctor I had left the chunks of hair in the shower since we had an appointment coming up, and I wanted to show the amount of hair that fell off. I said I didn't really want to touch or disturb the hair, so I'd be as accurate as possible. I had placed the hair in the corner of the shower so that it wouldn't be disturbed, and I proceeded to tell the doctor that the hair was still in the shower and to just please see it. The doctor agreed, so I then walked into the bathroom to show the doctor. Remember, this is a telemedicine appointment, so the camera is on at all times. I got to the shower and switched the camera view for the doctor to see the clump of hair. And at this point, the doctor agreed. It was indeed not normal hair loss. So I switched the camera back to me, so we could keep discussing the hair loss issue. The doctor paused for a few seconds. I thought we were having internet issues, and that the connection had frozen. So I asked, "Are you still there?" "I'm still in the bathroom, in front of the shower." The doctor hesitantly says yes, and the doctor then told me that the telemedicine sessions are supposed to be private. Confused by the statement, I say, "Of course, there's nobody here." The doctor very seriously asked me who the woman behind me was. I immediately turn around and see it's just the bathroom mirror and me in it. So as I'm turning back around, I'm explaining that it's just me in the bathroom mirror and there's nobody else in the house. And to my extreme horror, when I looked at the telemedicine view, there was, in fact, another woman behind me in the mirror. I turned back around, and she wasn't there. And then I turned back to the telemedicine view, and there she was. At this point, my doctor is equally shocked and terrified by this. Per my suggestion, we went through some basic questions so that we would both answer at the same time. Hair color, attire, skin color, eyes. All answers were on point. The eyes were completely black. At this point, the doctor told me to leave the bathroom and go to a more public area of the house, even though nobody was home. As I'm leaving the bathroom, I saw the woman in the mirror from the corner of my eye. I tried to take a screenshot, but the app doesn't allow screenshots. I'm not easily frightened by any of this stuff, but since the doctor was rushing me out of the bathroom, I didn't even try to take a picture or video of the mirror as I was leaving the bathroom. I am in the family room at the end of the telemedicine appointment. The doctor says to me, "I'm not a religious person, but I think I need church. Do you have any suggestions?" "Catholic." I said Catholic. Guys, I would die. I would immediately die. The fact that it was still there when you were taking turns looking from the mirror to the phone is absolutely terrifying. And you and the doctor both saw the same thing? Ew, I hate that, just ew. Our next story is from this person, I don't know how to pronounce the name, and it is titled, "I keep hearing my name being called in the morning." This literally happened just 20 minutes ago and I'm shaking. The first event was roughly 2 weeks ago. I was up early in the morning and went for a little walk around my house in the snow. As soon as I got right behind the house, I heard what sounded like my dad calling my name from the front door. My dad is never awake at this time, and I heard tales of things mimicking voices. I was terrified and hurried inside, almost running. I went to my parents' room and surely enough, asleep. Then this just happened 30 minutes ago. I am still shaking. I was getting back from some Black Friday shopping, and the time I got home was probably right around the same time as the previous incident. The sun is rising and there's lots of daylight. As I get halfway up the porch, I hear it again. This time it was my mom's voice, who had left for work about an hour prior. It sounded like it was coming from the dense pine woods across the road. It called my name 2 times. The first was very clear and noticeable. I clearly made out my name and the voice. The second time, it was kind of muffled and sounded far away. They were within 5 seconds of each other. This time, instead of panicking and running back in, I ignored it, somehow remained calm, and unlocked the door to go inside. Needless to say, I locked it and deadbolted it right away. And about 10 minutes later, I heard a noise that sounded like something pushing on the door. It wasn't a knock or anything, just sounded like it was being pushed on. Another 10 minutes later, it happened again. As of typing this, it's been 30 minutes after the voices, and I have not heard it again since. For additional context, I live in Western PA, about 20 minutes away from the closest town. Really hoping someone here can help me relax and provide me with some information on staying safe and avoiding this. Person, I can feel your fear. This, oh my gosh, when it knows your name is the actual worst. And coming from the woods trying to lure you in is horrifying. And using your parents' voice? Like, I'm not gonna lie, that would probably trick me. Our final story is from Rayguns_, and it is titled, Any Idea of What the I Saw? Okay, so I'm very skeptical about paranormal things and related things. This is the first and only weird I have ever experienced. I wanted to see if anyone has seen something similar or remotely similar. And I wanted to see if anyone has seen something remotely similar. This happened in Caddy, Texas. I used to work at Caddy Mills Mall as a stock teammate in an athletic brand store. This means my shift started at 4 a.m. until 11 a.m. when the store was open for the public. I was on Interstate 10, Front Ridge Road, driving to work around 4:10. I was late that day. And right past the Memorial Hermann Hospital, I saw the weirdest and spookiest thing I've ever seen. On the side of the road, there was this person completely in white. I couldn't see his face, couldn't see his hands or feet, all covered in what looked like white elastic cloth or something like that. The thing was kind of limping at first, but then it started walking on all fours, like a dog, then on twos again. At the moment I thought it was pretty weird, but the moment I was really spooked was when I tried to look back through the mirrors and turn my head, and the thing was not there anymore. It vanished. Like I said, it was very early in the morning, so there were not a lot of cars, and certainly not a lot of people walking on the side of the road. I used to drive there every single day, and never saw anyone there or at those hours. I'm not telling this story to convince anyone. I just want to know if people have experienced a similar experience, and their thoughts about it. Any idea what it was? Cheers guys, happy Thanksgiving. So that kind of sounds like flesh pedestrian to me, but that's with the thought of its clothes actually being its body or maybe a ghost. Either way, it is incredibly creepy. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like this video, comment, and follow me if you want to see more. Please tell me what the spookiest thing that has happened to you is. If you want me to read your story in my next video, please post in my Reddit r/spooksubmissions or in my Discord, Spooks Pumpkin Patch. I also post question prompts on my Blue Sky, so go follow me there and check it out. I will see you in my next video. Good night, Pumpkin.